Hello and welcome back to Emperor of the Fading Suns. So we got a fight here. I apologize for cutting that last episode off so quickly, but I realized how late it was and that I had to go to work the next day. So yeah, had to cut it short. Well, not short, I guess, but interrupt it. But yeah, let's play a bit more. Right off the bat here, we got this fight. And I just wanted to mention too, I think the Shock Legions, having the Shock Legion show up here is a good opportunity to kind of talk about the resource tree. Because just like there's a tech tree, there's a resource tree as well. Because this dude here costs 20 ceramic steel and 5 monopoles. And so to get one of these up and running, you got to have a fair bit of infrastructure just to produce the resources that you need. Because if we look at ceramic steel, which it needs 20 of, it takes 10 energy, 10 chemicals, and 7 trace to make 10 ceramic steel. And so you feed all of these resources in, but of course the chemicals at least also need energy and trace. So your 20 monopoles, or your 20 ceramic steel, take 10 energy plus 10 energy plus 7 trace plus 7 trace. So 20 energy and 7 trace, or 14 trace to make 10 ceramic steel. Plus you have to have the chemical plant and all that sort of stuff as well. So just in terms of the requirements to get this built, it's a lot. And likewise, the monopoles, they take 10 energy, 7 electronics. Electronics also take 10 energy, 5 trace. So the 5 monopoles take, well, that gets you 10, but I mean, you can do the math, right? Should you feel so inspired. And it can be a really delicate balancing act to try and keep these supply chains going, especially if you're doing something like playing with Universal Warehouse off, where you have to have those resources on planet to make your monopoles. And it can sort of spiral to a point that you can find yourself very quickly in situations where your supply chain breaks down and all of a sudden you're struggling to put together any of these advanced resources. And it can lead to a death spiral in a game, so that's fun. But yeah, so anyhow, let's do this fight. I'm pretty confident in it. I got a lot of troops. These are going to put out a lot of damage. If I lose anything, it'll probably be these tanks. But we shall see. Go in with a normal fight. No, didn't even lose a tank. He got beat up pretty bad, but he did survive. So yeah, we took that fairly well and took a little bit of damage on the infantry. And one other thing I'm going to do, because the whole combat thing can be kind of arcane, like you've got it flashing your weapon phases up here. First of all, you can adjust this. If you want to slow it down so you can get a better sense of what's going on, you can edit that in the INI files. And I believe it's just in the DAT folder, the emperor.ini will let you edit some of that sort of stuff and give you slow this thing down so you can follow it a bit easier. I'm also going to try to link a video where it actually breaks down the combat stats and explains how it works. It's about a year old, but I feel like whoever put it up did a very, very good job of explaining how all of the systems sort of link together much better than I could. My brain is not super math oriented, so especially to try and explain it. So if I were to try and do it, it would just be a mess. So I will leave it to somebody else, and hopefully that will be useful for you. Okay, so next up, I'm gonna have to deal with this gunship, but it's not super scary. I think what I'm actually gonna do is I'm gonna try and pull my tanks and possibly my power armor off planet and get them over to Vera Cruz. I am wondering if I want to bring a noble there. See how he still doesn't have any great experience, but he helps with loyalty, and if I need him, he'd be there in a pinch. So I think probably what I'll do is I'll leave him for now. I'll get the tanks for now. And load them up. And we'll leave that Wolfen because it's kind of beat up. But we will take the other Wolfen and the Power Legion. Launch both these into space and leave them there for now at least. Now next up, let's see, what else have we got built here? An engineer there, that's good. Electronics factory. Okay, so this engineer, I was going to build a lab. I think that's important. So we'll build a road, build a city, build a lab. So right now his health is only 50%. It's going to take him a few turns to get cranked up, but that's okay. I'm going to get him started on... Oh, what do I want? I had said special forces, but I think my infantry's doing okay for now. I don't want to, and the tracker legion's going to take quite a few resources. So I think what I might actually do, because I know electron microscopes is going to open up a bunch of other stuff, I'm going to start researching electron microscopes. And that's going to take a hot minute to do. I am just going to build a militia legion here. I'm almost out of metal. Just see. Why am I looking at house? Ooh, gosh. Lee Halan just got kicked in the teeth by somebody. Oh no, that's not Lee. Al Malik got kicked in the teeth. Lee Halan's doing okay. Yeah, they got really roughed up there. Ouch. I am making a ton of money. So let's actually... crank up my... Yeah, we'll do that. Hooray, the people are happy. Okay, so yeah, let's get that researching. We're building the militia unit here. Let's... we got tank, gunship, infantry. So I could... actually, I could fill the bulk hauler just with that. Bring that down. Actually, I'm going to leave the infantry. Yeah, I should really stop building them for now. Oh no, we'll keep it going. Get more troops. Actually, you're going to take 20. I should really save up and get an engineer. Oh, I even forgot to bombard. Actually, I wonder, can I bombard? See if I can kill the gunship. I'm going to bombard twice, but... no, we missed. Which makes sense. It'd be pretty tough to hit a flying. sort of flying thing. But yeah, we'll bring the gunship or the cruiser over there to start bombarding the planet. Okay, and now I'm gonna shuffle some units. It looks like I've got a fight possibly coming up there, but I'm gonna fly my fighter around here and see what else there is to see. Okay, so at this point, I think I'm gonna, like, this is a pretty sad little stack here, but we'll still go beat them up with this guy. That didn't take long. Move them up. Gonna pull this. Get them into a nice big stack. Collect everybody together. And we'll go in and fight this. Okay.
Unit spotted.
Got some garbage coming down to fight us here. This is not super scary. I'm pretty confident that this will bring the anti-tank gun up. Not like it's costing me anything. Okay, so yeah, now it's mostly going to be going through going through units. I have another engineer as well. Definitely don't want to build another lab. Might actually, should have taken him to Vera Cruz too. Start getting resources out of that planet. Okay, next go. You will join the fun. Actually, that's what I should do. While I'm waiting.
Unit spotted.
I'm gonna send my engineer up here to just build a road to connect to that mine. Do a bit of infrastructure, I guess. Okay. For Diplo. I'm going to keep working on Ducatos. I would like to get, at this point, I want to start nudging for an alliance. And I will give... I will say 1,500 Firebirds for an alliance. And... I'll do meditation. You give me pharmaceuticals. And I'll offer Stigmata if I get elected. Why not? Let's just play around with that. Ignore everybody else for now. I do kind of want to start talking about the church, because we just had the election, and you notice how the League and the church both sent their votes. The League sent theirs to Saladin, and the church sent theirs to Li Halan. That's because they start their default, like, oh gosh, their default traits give them a bonus with a friend in the League and a friend in the church, respectively, or League, church. The church is really powerful, and I want to start working on my relationship with them because I'm really close to the church, and the church has some things that you can do that really allow you to manipulate the game in your favor. So we'll offer you 1,500 Firebirds, because why not? And I'll appreciate it if you give me a future favor. We'll see how that goes, but you can see they've got the 5 scepters there. So if I start working on this guy, there's a good possibility that I might be able to get some votes from the church. So we'll send that. Did it take? It did. Okay. Gonna ignore the League for now still. And yeah, we'll ignore them for now. Their war chest is pretty small, which is nice to see. But yeah, we'll ignore them. So I think I'm done on Diplo for this turn then. So I guess let's just roll the turn.
The Hazat.
Got ourselves a medium tank. Build another. She rejects the terms. He'll help. He likes the fact that I gave him money. Goes to meditation for money. I'll accept. Again, just trying to keep him friendly. I've seen Allion. I've seen... Okay, let's do the spaceship shuffle. Okay, so now we are... I think what I'm going to try and do, because there's not a whole heck of a lot in this lab, I'm going to try and take the lab and then drop into it. So let's group everybody together. Easy peasy.
Unit spotted.
Got a fort up here. That's cool. Oh, we got alien ruins. Neat. Okay, and let's take our fighter here and scout out this way.
Unit spotted.
Ooh, a mine with lots of gems and a wetware factory. Okay, so yeah, there's their anti-orbital defense, and that's their palace. Got wetware, ceramosteel. That's cool.
Unit spotted.
Cyclotron. That's what makes the... Yeah, we got really advanced stuff here. The bioplant is going to give me biochems. The cyclotron gives me the monopoles. If I remember... No, that's fusorium. What does the cyclotron give me? Singular. Oh, see. Oh, wow. Singularities. So at some point, if I manage to get the energy in the monopoles, I can start building singularities here. Neat. Okay. Ways away from that, or needing that. I guess let's farm.
Unit spotted.
A hospital. Okay. Hospitals are good. Okay, let's drop. Okay, let's just drop the bulk hauler and the freighter then. Them back up. Okay, so this is getting to be a pretty sizable force. I like that. Could actually go fight this fort too. Really just blitzkrieg my way in. Sure.
Unit spotted.
now, let's drop this assault lander as well. Oh, oh, oh. So that means there's their PTS gun. They have a PTS gun right there. Okay. And you can see it took a chunk out of my assault lander. So, oof. Well, let's go into the fort. Oh, lost a tank. Yeah, got him. Okay, so loss of a tank, but I did take this fort. Let's move in to heal. Yeah, we can launch you again without getting shot at, so that's good. Yeah, we're not going to drop the other tank until we sort out this. Well, they don't have any air. I mean, I suppose the artillery could shoot, sort of. Because, like, these things are pretty tough to actually... Like, I mean, they do a lot of damage. Indirect of 350? It's not great. Not that much better than regular old artillery. Okay, but we're definitely making progress here. I am going to have to collect these other farms and stuff like that, but we are pushing our way up through Vera Cruz. Nice. And you guys I'm just going to have camp out for a turn or two here to heal up. Going to send these infantry up to reinforce the lab. We'll sentry those ones. You're basically healed. Oh, hey, there we go. You have found the ancient knowledge of star bases. Cool. More tech. I guess I should really pop this ruin too. Immunology. More tech. Getting lots of tech from ruins on this playthrough. Oh, and I guess... Oh, I should build a scout tank too. They've got a very high spot value, and they move quick. Now, one other thing too is I do have the cruiser here, but I don't want to use it because, again, if I start shooting, the PTS gun in that hospital is gonna shoot back. So I'd rather not take the damage on my cruiser and just go in with my infantry. I mean, the reality of it is they're gonna roll over these guys. It's not even gonna be a contest, but the PTS missile launcher is pretty scary against space units. Not likely to kill it, but good chance it might damage it. So, do we get more? No, no more metal. That's okay. Okay, Diplo. Let's keep working on... Sure.
Message sent.
Okay, so I think that might be it for this episode. I've tried something a little different. I turned the music off on my end. I'm going to add the music back in post, and that should really kind of be the best of both worlds, I think. So we shall see how that turns out when I go get around to editing this. So I guess other than that, until next time, cheers.